Okay, so I've got a camera here, and
Right.
this is filming us both.
Okay.
There's a camera behind your head, and that's
Right.
filming me and the steering wheel and the
Okay.
screen. And then there'll be another camera filming the road. So
No
give
worries.
me a sec, I'll come in. So, initially, with these cars, this is my key. So as long as I have my phone on me, and I'm within a meter of the car, all the doors are unlocked. And
Right.
when I'm a meter away or more, the car automatically locks itself.
Right.
And
Is that from any point, a meter, anywhere?
anywhere around the car.
Right. Wow.
So if I'm standing behind the car at the boot, you can set this to different locations, but it will then open the boot automatically, for example.
Right.
So it's got all these.
So open it right open, or just
Yeah.
sort of click it?
No, it'll
Open it.
open it fully.
Oh, okay. Cool. So the front boot's called the frunk.
Yeah, so there's a frunk and a
Trunk.
trunk.
How long you had the car?
I've had the car now for just over a year. It's just hit.
Okay, so fairly new. Did you buy it new?
I bought it brand new, yeah. So 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, the seats look like it's brand new.
Well, I look after them.
Do you want me to ask any particular questions or anything like that, or?
No, you ask any questions anything you want to know.
It's a preview for the vehicle, is it? Or the self-driving?
It's just an intro, because the software and the hardware is so new. A lot of people don't know about FSD.
I didn't know. I knew they were electric, but I didn't know that you could actually self-driving.
Yeah,
and I didn't know that was legal in Australia.
Yeah, so this is the audience that I want to introduce to.
Right.
People that have no idea that it's actually an option, and that you can actually that cars
And it's
can
a
actually drive
subscription
themselves.
type situation, is it?
Yeah.
So you have to keep paying.
Yes, unfortunately. They did have the option to buy it outright, but that it costs $10,000.
As an additional to the cost of the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then do you get the upgrades free and stuff?
Yeah, so all the upgrades are free. All the software that comes with the car is all included. So this car is on 26.8.3.1. Full self-driving software is on version 13.2.9. I'm glad you asked that, because it's a good thing for people to know. And this looks like it's gonna work. So
if you do the subscription, it gets updated whenever there's an update?
Yeah, whenever there's an update, it automatically comes up on my phone and tells me, your car's got an update. Would you like to update it? It needs to be connected to Wi-Fi. So at the moment it's connected to my home Wi-Fi. And then
So once you leave, you have to have your phone with you?
When I leave, yes. If I leave and the phone is still in the car, it'll beep at me and it'll tell me there's a phone left in the car.
Oh, like a key left in the car?
Like a key, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And similarly, if I...
so your phone is your key?
My phone is my key.
Ah,
so as long as it's connected by Bluetooth...
So if someone steals your phone...
Someone steals my phone...
Can they operate the car if they don't know the password to your phone?
They can get into the car, yep. They can get into the car, but they can't drive it. So...
Oh, right.
When I push the brake, it comes up with a PIN number. And so if I put the PIN in...
it adjusts it to your...
Adjusts my seats all to my
specifications.
My specifications, whatever I've driven.
Right.
And then hitting the brake again will put it into drive. So it will automatically decide, or try and decide, the best direction for you. It thinks that I want to go forward, but obviously I don't. So
how does it know, and why does it think that? It just assumes forward is the direction you're going to go to initially?
Because there's space in front of the car.
Oh,
so it'll assume that
okay.
I want to go forward. So you got to just tell it, okay, I want to reverse, and that's my gears, front and back.
Okay,
reverse and
okay.
forwards. So it's held the car now like a handbrake. As soon as I hit the accelerator, it turns the handbrake off and the car moves.
Right. Now you're steering there, so you have to steer it to get out of the driveway, or?
Yeah, so it hasn't learned driveways very well yet.
Right, right. So in general roads, it's very good, but if you're wanting to manoeuvre around your a garage or driveway, then you do it yourself.
Yeah.
And so, what car's coming when you're pulling out of a driveway like that? How does it know? It knows.
It sees all the cars through cameras.
Oh, right. Okay.
And you can hear that beep every time a car is in its blind spot. It will automatically beep at me, telling me, hey,
Right.
there's a car there.
Okay.
So I'm going to park it.
So are the cameras on yet?
Yeah, all the cameras are on.
Okay.
I'm going to park it just behind your car, and you can see what it does. So cameras. This little button will show you all my cameras. So that's the front camera.
No, okay.
Sorry, no, that's the rear camera. So that's behind.
Yep.
Left.
That's
left
the
and right.
mirrors. Are they the mirrors?
They're the mirrors.
Yeah.
So the camera is just below the mirrors.
Right.
There's a camera here as well, at the front.
Right.
You can see the front, and there's a camera inside the car that shows you as a person. But this camera, we don't have access to the footage. It's just basically to know that you are paying attention as a driver.
Ah. So if you fell asleep, the car would stop?
It would beep at you. And then after a certain set period of time, it would then start to slowly pull over off the side of the road, put its hazards on, and then eventually stop.
Right.
So it's got all these safety things put in just in case you do something silly.
So if you had a health emergency and slumped down,
if you had a heart attack,
it would recognise that you're not paying attention.
Correct. And it would eventually pull over, and it would stop.
Does it avoid accidents? So, like, what if someone suddenly crosses the road? Does it try and swerve to get it to avoid the collision?
It avoids people. It avoids it. It now listens for
emergency services,
vehicles, and it will actually pull over well and truly well before they actually come.
Ah, okay.
So I've set it location. We're going to go to that location, and to activate full self-driving, I literally have to just push, hold, and it takes over. So I'm not doing.
It's going to decide when to go and everything.
It decides when to go. It decides how to go to get to that location.
Okay.
And yes, it gets very close to cars.
I noticed that. So it knows. It can go very close, knowing that it's going to be able to pass it.
Your seatbelt. It knows exactly how big the car is in order to get around cars through very tight traffic.
Oh, okay.
There have been times where I've just been like, because it's literally left maybe millimeters, like between
a couple of centimeters or something, and it knows that it's not going to hit it.
Yeah.
Well, that's impressive.
Very impressive.
Does it ever get it wrong?
So far, no. So far,
not in your car?
Not in my car. And note that...
how far away did you put it, and where are we going?
So we're going, it's 5 minutes, it's 3 Howard Street.
Okay.
And when the indicators turn on, the blind spot mirror turns on as well. So you can see at the side of the car.
Okay.
So it can see that direction.
Okay, so gee, an intersection like this and you don't touch anything.
Not touching anything, it sees it's a red light.
Will it go around on orange, or it doesn't do that sort of stuff?
That will depend.
So in peak hour, when there's, you got to go, I've just got to go, otherwise I'll never get around. It doesn't know that, does it? It'll just abide by the road rules, which means it could be sitting here for a half an hour waiting to turn.
It will try and get into gaps, and sometimes it'll force its way into a gap, which it has done. So
is it detecting what the lights are, or is it just going on what the camera says?
So it sees all the lights through the cameras, and it sees the all red. And when it's ready to go, and when it's green, it'll be ready to go.
Okay.
And note that this system is supervised in Australia, all around the world. So you have to be paying attention to what it's doing, because as a driver, I am liable if it makes an accident.
Right.
So I have to be always ready.
So you can't blame Tesla if it because I heard some court cases where they were trying to blame the car.
Exactly.
Because
but you can't. It literally says when you turn it on, it is supervised. So you have to be always aware of what it's doing.
Right.
You can't just blame the car. Yeah.
So no matter what happens or whether it's faulty, you're liable.
Absolutely.
And how confident are you that it's never done anything unexpected?
It's done silly things every now and then, but it has never done anything that has put me in danger. So it's silly things like it's turned the wrong junction or the wrong road, it's turned one before or one after.
Right.
But that's like a navigation thing, so it's not really its fault, rather than the navigation software.
Okay.
That's often lagging.
So we've got a lot of traffic at this intersection. I'll be interested to see how it operates in heavy traffic.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, does it know that all those cars are turning right and they don't get a turning light and you'll be sitting there forever? And
yeah. There have been times where it'll be in the wrong lane, but then it will work that out. So it's constantly thinking about the environment that you're in.
Now, what about like going to the airport where you have to get off the exit early, otherwise you end up going off down to Geelong? Does it know that?
That's where the navigation comes into play.
Right.
So if the navigation is right, it will follow the navigation.
Just like a navigation will say, get into the centre lane, and it already knows that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so here it'll have to give way to these cars, depending if they
go
straight.
So it's going.
So it knows.
So how does it know that we're going to fit in on that? You know, like it's going in behind this car. But what if that car wasn't across the intersection? Would it know to stop?
Yeah, it would know to stop.
Right. Okay.
If it could see the cars at the other side not progressing, it would wait until.
And that's what it's looking for. So it's looking, but only as far as the cameras will show.
Exactly. But it can see, you know, a couple of hundred meters away. So if you look at the camera, this is what it sees, and it sees.
So how's it seeing way up there when we're sitting behind this car? So how does it know there's nothing there?
Because this camera up here can see your line of sight, so it can see quite far ahead.
Okay.
So it's going to have to turn left at some point.
Yeah, so it's going to go down Glen Iris Road.
Yeah. And there's a little bit of a gripe. Sometimes it doesn't get into the right lane soon enough.
So does it know that there's traffic up here?
Yeah, it knows there's traffic.
Does it know there's parked cars right around this corner?
I mean, it doesn't know that, but as a driver, you wouldn't know that either.
Well, you would from experience. This doesn't learn from experience, though.
It learns from experience.
So you're suddenly going to start indicating now.
Yeah, okay. And it'll move out of the lane.
And if there's a car there, then it would wait for it to pass.
Correct.
Yes, okay.
This for you, by the way. It's tea from Wendy.
Oh, thank you. Are these
fun.
Tesla cups?
No.
Because they look like they fit perfectly and they're the right colour and everything.
They're just cups from Wendy. She loves her.
Ooh, what sort of tea is that?
That's
nice.
I said, surprise me.
Oh yeah, that's lovely.
Good tea.
It's like a some sort of herb.
Yeah. And let me know if your seat is too hot, because she actually
got the heating on.
Yeah,
no, I can't even feel any heating at the moment. It is warm in here though.
It's comfortable. Yeah.
It's quiet.
It's very quiet, which is
And does it make noises when it's reversing outside?
It does a.
Yeah. Okay.
So like a whoop, which
so
I think is
my in-laws have a geely.
Yeah.
And it sort of plays some sort of tune or some sort. It's quite annoying, actually. Why would you have a tune like that? It's just annoying.
Well, you can't turn it off. It's inbuilt, unfortunately.
Yeah, right. I wonder if you can change it, have a different tune.
In the Tesla, you can't.
Right.
It's just
what's the noise here? Whoop, 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 whoop.
Like you hear Teslas doing that when they're reversing, and they're all the same.
Okay,
so you'll know it's a
now
Tesla.
this is Howard Street. Right. Now, you put the Howard Street into the navigation, or you just went on the map and pointed?
I just pointed to the location.
Right, okay.
And it just picked it as 3. And so what it does, it'll come to your location, and it'll pull up and park itself.
Right.
And then wait for you to take over.
Oh, because it's finished the destination.
Yeah. Destination's finished, we're here. 3 Howard Street is, I think,
why on earth did they do that? Look at that, that's terrible. See that hedge there?
Gardener in
it's not gonna grow back.
Oh no.
So they've obviously cut it back onto the path, thinking, oh, we better have it with the path, but they probably think it's going to grow back. It won't. That's just going to die now. That's terrible. Why would you want to do that? Okay, that's great.
We're here at our destination. I'm going to hit the brake, and that disengages everything. So we're now back at the park. We're ready to move on to our next destination. It's in drive at the moment, so if I hit the accelerator, it will go forward. And if you want to put it in brake or park, you just push that.
Right. Okay. If it's supervised, you can take over by the steering and the pedals at any time. As soon as you grab the steering wheel.
You can take over at any time. So if I'm driving, for example, let's go forward, and I'm manually driving, I can push a button and it'll take over. If I don't have a destination, it'll just keep going straight.
Right.
It'll just keep going and going.
And when it gets to a T-junction, it'll just stop.
It will turn, but very randomly in whatever direction. It won't. It'll just
so it's totally random.
It's totally random. So this will be interesting, where it comes across a car oncoming,
yeah, so it
knows that
to move to the left,
yeah,
but have enough room to get around. That's clever, isn't it? And so narrow streets. How's it go around narrow streets?
It's really good. So here it's randomly chosen to go left. And you
can't even see there.
Yeah.
So,
and then at any time.
So at an intersection where there's poor visibility,
yeah, it'll creep.
Oh, okay.
So it'll, like if you're at a T-junction,
so ease out until it can see.
It will just keep easing out until it can see where it needs to go. And it'll just keep driving to a random destination. So you can take over any time by pushing this button, and it disengages.
All right.
And you can feel it disengages.
Right. Okay.
Or you can hit the brake, or you can move the wheel, and that will disengage it.
Right. Okay. And then you can re-engage it at any point.
Yeah. At any time, I can just go push the button, and it'll take over.
Oh, okay. Even halfway around a corner or whatever.
Yeah. So I'll just pull over, and we'll choose another destination. And go.
Is it going onto the freeway?
It might. Hold on a sec.
Now, what if you don't want to play tolls?
You can choose in your navigation, just like in Google Maps, to avoid tolls.
Right.
Just a little tick box.
Okay.
And it'll avoid tolls. You can make it just like Google Maps. You can say you don't want to go on gravel road, for example, and it'll avoid that as well.
Okay. And does it automatically? And if you just say, can you verbally ask for a destination? Take me home.
Yeah, for sure. Not only that, but you can also, if from anywhere on the map, you can just swipe down. It'll go to home. If you're at home and you swipe down, it'll go to work. So work and home are two destinations it knows once you've entered them, and it'll always have them available wherever you are.
Right. And how many can you store? Just
you can store as many.
Take me to Mum's place. Take me to my brother's place.
So it syncs with my phone, so it knows where all my addresses are.
Right.
And as long as you say the name clearly and it knows, then.
Does the auto navigation, is it voice actuated?
Yeah, you can. So it's got a voice navigation button.
Right. So it knows your voice. You can say, "Hey, let's go down to Chadstone." It would know.
It doesn't. Not like Siri, where you have to actually push a button. So you have to say, you push the button and you say, "Navigate me to."
Yes. Okay. You push a button. Yeah, but that's not unlike saying Siri, is it really?
Oh, it's getting to the point.
Well, they'd have their own.
It will.
Well, yeah, and then you get to choose what you want to call your car.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be like, "Hey Tesla," or this or that.
Simon, I want to call my car Simon. Simon, let's go to Chadstone.
So it's getting into.
So it wants to go onto the freeway. Oh, okay. And where did we go? Burke Road, left or right?
We're going right, so it's going to go.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah.
So halfway up that hill.
So not only does it have voice commands for things like open your window, or open the boot, or open the frunk, or take me to whatever destination, it also has an inbuilt AI called Grok. I don't know if you've heard of Grok.
Yes, I have heard of Grok.
So Grok is inbuilt in the car, and you can ask it to do.
Is that exclusive to
Teslas?
Teslas?
Yes. So I don't think any other car has even got AI. Like this is the only one.
Not even any of the electric Chinese ones?
No, they've got their own, but it's only command-based systems. So you can only ask it to do things and functions in the car.
Right.
You can't ask it,
find me the quickest way to the airport.
I mean, that I think.
And can I stop by a cafe and get a nice drink?
I think most navigation systems will do that, but it won't give you answers to like any questions you might ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it always abides by all road rules, speed limits and everything. Never goes faster, even if you ask it to.
Unfortunately,
we're in a rush. Excuse me, we're in a rush. Can we get there a bit quicker, please?
Unfortunately, yes. In America, the upgraded version, so we're on 13 point something. In America, they're on version 14 point something. And in that one, you have speed profiles, slow, you have something other in the middle, and then you have Mad Max. And in Mad Max, it'll go like 10, 20 Ks over the limit.
That can't be legal, though. That can't be legal.
But you are supervised, right? So it's your fault if it speeds. So it's always up to you what it does.
So it's giving you the option to break the rules if you want. It's not confining you to a set of rules.
No.
Because you're still liable anyhow.
Exactly. And you can set offsets. So already I can set offsets to my speed. So if I go, it is... yeah, I can say to I can say.
How intuitive is the navigational, is the computer?
You can do anything by voice. So I can say open the glove box, for example. So I don't have to find the glove box button.
Right.
Or you can search at the top for whatever you want. So here's the speed, max speed offset. So I can set it to any percent I want over or below the speed limit.
Right.
I can go another speed limit, relative or absolute.
And will it do that relative to just your voice? And if Wendy was driving, would she have a different set of parameters?
No, it's like a general.
It's just one set.
Anybody can say commands.
Anybody can say commands.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not just your voice.
No, if you push the button, it'll go to whoever gives the next command.
Okay. And so what do? You're not allowed to look at your phone or anything?
You can't look at if I look at the screen too long, it will start to beep at me.
Really? So it's checking your irises or whatever?
I'm always checking with this camera
where you're looking.
Where I'm looking. And as long as I'm looking forward, it will... So see, there's a car in my back. It's pushed in.
Oh, okay. And so it must be looking at relative speeds to say, yeah, I can just merge here and it's safe.
Yep. And it's going to try and pull over here into this road. I'm not sitting parking, so it's going to get to be interesting. It's going to keep going around.
So what's it doing?
So it's missed the turn, so it's going to try and go around and round.
So how does it miss the turn?
Because there's no road that way. And because there's all parked cars, it would go around.
What was your destination? Was it just a point on the map?
Yeah, it was just a point. So it would have tried to...
no driveways, no corner.
Yeah. And so it would...
Why wouldn't it stop on the left?
That's if you give it a proper address, like a house address, then yes, it would do that.
Okay.
But this is just like there's not really any house there. It's just like the middle of nowhere.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can try this one. And it is a street. Yeah. And we'll set it to go. And here you can see it's nice and busy, so we'll see how
it gets out. Yeah.
And how aggressive it is pushing in, so it can see all the cars here.
Right. Okay. Because you do have to sort of normally push in a bit, don't you?
You do.
So it's not taking you notice of that. This car's going to stop and let it in. No, it's still thinking. Yeah, so it doesn't know to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can push.
So what would have it would have just waited? That guy was flashing at you.
Yeah. So obviously it can't see that, and so it would have waited until it was free.
It's going to go around the orange lights. Okay. Where's this go?
So it's going around to go back onto Berg.
It's going back on the Berg. So does it recognise like a difficult right turn that you won't be able to do because the traffic's too heavy? It doesn't know that, does it?
It doesn't know that, but it will obviously. It'll manage it fine. It just will be a lot more cautious than other drivers.
It could sit there for quite a while, so it doesn't know those sorts of things.
It knows, just like on Google Maps you can have red and blue as the busy colors. So it'll know how busy it is.
Right.
If other people are using Google Maps.
And does it react to the busyness?
It'll try and avoid
it.
Busy
right.
roads.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's see what it does here.
It's free now. No. Yeah. Anyway, with that orange light, the cop tried to make me feel guilty about going through. And
did you mention that you had it on self-driving?
No, that would have really pissed him off.
Oh, right.
They don't like that here in Australia. But I pointed out to Wendy, saying, you know, that she's really pregnant. Had I braked really hard at the orange light, that may have caused health issues.
Yeah, it's brought on
exactly. So he had to let me go. The rule here in Victoria is that if it's unsafe to stop, you're allowed to go through the orange light.
Okay.
And obviously that's...
So even though you're going the speed limit,
yeah,
you had to go through that intersection in case Wendy's water broke, and then the police officer would have to deliver the baby.
And so he couldn't say anything. He was like, yeah, but just note that had you been another 2 seconds, that it would have been full red light and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he basically couldn't say anything, which is good. And I got snacks, by the way.
Snacks as well.
To, some cookies.
Wow, the car makes snacks. That is a lovely cup of tea. So that's excellent. I'm really impressed, Nicole.
Good.
Supplies snacks and makes tea. And of course train boom gates and stuff that wouldn't go across an intersection unless it knew it could get to the other side.
Exactly, yeah.
And does it base moving on whether that traffic's flowing, and therefore he goes, well, if it's flowing like that, by the time I get there, there'll be a space? Or just it says, no, I'm waiting for a space to be available that'll take this car without, you know, crossing over the intersection.
Well, no situation is the same as the other, and so it will think about it and it'll consider whether it'll be safe to do that. If it thinks it's going to be safe,
is that the AI? So the AI is thinking about it.
Yeah,
right.
It goes through all the scenarios that somebody else has done that before. And there's the power of Tesla as well. So
that someone else has done it before.
Yeah.
What, anywhere in the world?
Anywhere in the world, in a Tesla. Every time I drive, all this information gets uploaded.
Right.
And every single car
becomes part of the history and the experience that they then call on to make a decision.
Yeah. And this is the advantage Tesla has. As I said, Tesla is the first EV manufacturer in the world.
Right.
And so they are far ahead in data.
Right.
And they've just hit 10 billion miles in full self-driving.
Right.
And there's no other provider that can
give that sort of information.
Yeah.
Of course, if you broke the road rules outrageously and it downloaded that data, it'd say, "Oh no, we can speed."
Well, it is. They go through that data.
I've evaluated the data, and we should speed.
And so it was trying to go right here. But
and why is that?
It figured out that, because see, that's the thing. It will think that that's a right that it can turn into, but then
it must know that it doesn't.
Yeah, it worked it out that it wasn't the right one. So it's constantly like evaluating.
But it started to indicate, and then it changed its mind.
Yeah. If you are stopped in traffic and you can't go, and the light is red, it'll eventually turn off the indicator to save you the noise. And if it thinks that they're about to turn green, it'll turn it back on again.
Oh, right.
Which is not so great for people behind you because they think you've changed your mind.
And the self-driving function, is that everywhere in every state of Australia or just in Victoria? No? And are the rules different in regards to self-driving in every state of Australia?
Slightly different.
And does it know that? Does the car recognise what state it's in and what the different rules are?
No, you are liable as somebody supervising the car.
So how do you know to put the right rules in, or how do you load? You don't?
The rules are differing in terms of...
just minor?
Minor things, like what happens in an accident, for example. Like how liable you are and whether you can claim and that sort of thing. So those kind of things are different.
Right.
Also things like where your hands are. So in some states you have to drive like this with your hands just ready to take over.
Okay.
And in some states you don't.
Now what about parallel parking?
Parallel parking, it does really well.
Even into small gaps?
Yep, so this could be like a parallel park, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
It does small gaps really
Avoids driveways.
Yeah.
What about council rules? Does it know?
It does school zones.
You can't turn... Oh, it does school zones?
It does school zones. but it won't do.
But it doesn't know the parking rules.
The timing, no.
No,
it'll park in a place where it's not numbered.
Could it park at a clear way?
Yeah, it'll park in a clear way if there's a gap.
Right.
It'll park there.
Not knowing that, hey,
exactly,
you're there at the wrong time of day.
Exactly.
Does the navigation recognise all those little laneways and stuff? They're not named, so they probably don't, do they?
You mean behind the houses?
Well, they're behind the houses, but they're also beside the houses. You know, like they come out to the road. Anyhow, I'll show you.
Like the cobblestone?
Yes, the cobblestone little side lanes and stuff. That's not roads, is it? So it wouldn't recognise them.
It doesn't recognise them, but if it's following a car and a car goes down that way, it will see that that's available way to go, and it'll try go that way.
Okay. So it's going to go down Eric.
Yeah.
Erica. See, look, it can't see any traffic there, so it's going to ease out. So if this was a double carriage, so if it was a double carriageway, those cars wouldn't be parked there, would they?
Yeah. Let's see what it does.
Let's see if it knows to get in front of this tree, otherwise it'd be going very slow.
Well, I mean, this car's coming from the outside.
So. Right now there's a big line of cars after the train. So let's see how it eases out. That's interesting.
And this is also where you, like situations like this, you may have to nudge the car, like I did when the car was waving us through.
Yeah.
So you can nudge it with the accelerator. You can tell it to start going.
That's overriding it basically, and then you push the button and it just goes back and says, "Oh, you want to keep going?" Okay.
No. So I nudge it without touching the wheel. It'll continue staying in that state of self-driving, but you're just nudging it, telling it, "Okay, you can go." Like now, like if I nudge it, and let's see what it does.
Stops again. Can't see either way.
Yeah, so there's a car.
So you can't see much. You're saying it sees what we see, but I can't see anything.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll wait for this black car.
And it doesn't know to go out a bit further because the visibility is better. Does it know that? You didn't do that?
No, I didn't do that.
So how's it seeing down there? If the car, if the side,
it says see through this. If this
from the front. Okay, yeah.
And it's got a really wide angle. So as long as it sees, then it will consider what it needs to do.
So there's a lot of cars that take shortcuts around this area when Sacré-Cœur has pickup. Yeah. So because it's just blocked both ways, so you can actually go down little side streets.
Oh, you mean this one here?
A laneway. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. I mean, it kind of sees it, but it wouldn't take that way.
But it would follow a car if a car went down there.
Yeah. If the address is on the other side and the car went there, it would follow it.
Right, but if the address is on the other side, but the car didn't go down the laneway,
it would skip it. It would go all the way around.
Right. Okay.
And that's the other thing with roadblocks and people in the way or objects in the way. If it's following a car and the car goes around an object, it will do the same thing. It'll copy. If a car goes through a red light, it will go through the red light as well, thinking that that's being let through.
Right. And how does it know to follow the car in front? Just automatically will follow whatever car's in front.
Well, for once it's done that. I was doing a right turn. There was no traffic whatsoever, and the car in front of me just went through the red light, through the right turn, and it followed it. I was like, what?
Really?
Yeah.
It's going to pull in front of that car.
I think it's also taking into account the fact that these guys aren't moving very quickly.
Right. So the relative speed is an important part of it.
Very much so. So either it's going
to back in
on the side of the road, or it's going to.
It's going to back in.
But to where?
It's going to hit the gutter if it just does that.
Yeah. I think it's going to get stuck. No, change its mind.
Okay, so it changes its mind. It takes a little while to change its mind.
Yeah. It works out
drivers behind you would be getting a bit impatient, I'd be thinking. They're flashing, you go, sorry, self-driving.
Yeah, it's not me.
Don't blame me. So it's going to try and reverse now. It's thinking about it.
No, see, it's already created a diversion. So because I haven't taken over, it's like, what
have you asked it to park, or you haven't?
No.
Oh, it doesn't know that this is a car park.
No, it sees it's a car park, but it doesn't know that what I want to do. So whether I want to park here or park into the address.
So how do you indicate you want it to park here?
Well, it doesn't do addresses, so it won't go into the house.
So you'd have to park yourself.
Yeah. But if I was here, so let me take over. And if I was here, you can see here it can kind of see.
Right.
It can kind of see that there's car parks, and if I get close enough, let's see.
So there's nothing to indicate you want it to park. You can't just say I want to park here.
If it's lined, if there's lines, it usually can. Let's see if it sees these lines. Here we go. So it sees these lines, and it recognizes them as car parks.
Right.
So I can go, okay, I want to park there. Start.
Okay. So it has to recognize this parking.
Yeah. So if there's lines,
you can't tell it there's parking.
No, I can't say park there.
It knows exactly how sharp to turn to get right in the middle of the car park.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the wipers? It detects rain?
They detect rain, but also because this camera is so important, it will just keep taking
randomly. Yeah, right. So it's very clever.
So here it's.
Would it wash? Would it spray the window and wash it if it didn't think it was clear enough?
No. But it would warn you. It would say camera is
interference or something.
So I've gone on a dirt road and the back camera has filled with dust. It'll tell me obstruction on camera, please clean.
Right.
And if it's on full self-driving, it will disengage until you clean that camera.
Of course.
With the new cars,
it'd be very dangerous otherwise.
With the new cars, they now have a spray, and it'll spray the camera and it'll clean it for you. But with this model, it doesn't do that yet.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So is this it? It's stopped?
So it's parked.
Has it got the handbrake on or?
Yep, handbrake is on. I can't do anything. It's unlocked the doors. Everything's open. It's ready to go.
Oh, okay.
So you can leave at any time.
Can you sit in here and open the what's the front boot called? The
front. Yes, front? You can. But then you have to get out to close it.
When I first saw that word, I thought, is that the French way of spelling Frank?
Yeah.
And the reason I said that is because I used to work for a company that we used to import Evian from France.
Okay.
At Cadbury, we used to import Evian from France.
Water.
Yeah, the water.
Yeah. And
I had to go to a meeting, as they're all French people, Evian. And this lady used to call me Farank.
So you can open the boot though. The boot is automatic. And it shows you the boot is open, and it shows you can adjust it and all that sort of stuff, and I can close it. And amazingly, this animation will show you exactly what is happening. So that's your window. You're on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
So if I open the window, it shows the window going down.
Oh, in the animation.
Yeah. So you can see inside the car. If I open the back window, it shows you the back window. Close it.
So you know the windows are open or closed just by looking at the animation.
Yeah.
And what about the front, the frunk?
Well, the frunk, I can open it, but I'd have to get out to close it. It doesn't automatically close.
Right. Okay. And when it opens, it just opens the latch.
Yeah.
Clink.
It opens the latch and just like a tiny.
So you're
bit.
putting something in there, you just close it.
You just push it down to close it.
Right. Okay.
Things like
the sunroof.
There's no sunroof. It's just a glass roof.
Okay.
However,
does it come with the sunroof?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't need one. It's like
it's
is that 100% UV?
Yep, not 100%. It's I think it's like 60% or something.
60%.
60 or something. It's safe enough to be in full sunlight.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd get burnt straight away. Because the top of my head is extremely sensitive to sunburn.
Yeah.
So if I go out in the sun without wearing a hat, I get burned like that.
You don't feel the sun. You can look at the sun directly through this.
Oh, okay. So it's quite strong.
It's really strong. Yeah, but the glass does get hot. And if you are close like me towards the top, I can feel it. On a hot day, like a 45-degree day, I can feel
is that radiant heat coming through, right?
Yeah. However, I bought
so it must have a big impact on the temperature inside the car then?
Yeah, for sure. It does.
But the aircon fixes that up.
Yeah,
how many hours do you have? So my parents have got an electric. My in-laws have got an electric vehicle, and it says, you can go, 370 kilometres. However, if you have the air conditioner on, the heat warmers, and a whole bunch of other things, it's like half as much. What's the average
in this car
on a full charge?
Unmeasurable. aircon, radio, even charging your phone. So these are two wireless chargers.
Two.
So you can put your phone in there, it'll wirelessly charge your phone. Negligible.
That's not every phone though, is it? That's just certain phones.
Every phone that has inductive charging, like that should have inductive charging.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it says charging there.
Okay.
These Teslas are the most efficient cars moving through air. So the drag coefficient.
Right.
These are the most efficient cars.
Okay, it does look like that as well.
Yeah.
The design, you can tell it's a very efficient looking car, but it's...
Yeah, so they get the most mileage out of the battery capacity that they have.
And that efficiency, is that a high priority for the design?
Yeah, for sure.
So therefore, the models aren't likely to change.
Not too much.
No, because of that constraint.
Yeah, and you can see usage, and there's all sort of maps you can download on that.
Because I'm thinking of other electric cars, like an electric Volvo,
which is very square.
Very square.
Yeah.
Imagine the resistance that's putting up.
Exactly. So they won't get much. I mean, they'll be efficient, but they won't be as efficient.
No, that's right. And it would make a big difference at high speed. So if you're doing a country run, and you got all that wind resistance, especially at higher speeds, it'll make a big difference to your performance.
Yeah, it would.
Okay. And is this the most efficient electric car?
I would say so. I think every car review that I've read, it gives you a number.
Yes.
And this one, Teslas have been the most efficient.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see here, it tells you I've got 400 Ks to go. And that's on a 92%.
Right. So it won't go past... So what's the 92%?
So 92% capacity I've got now full. My battery is 92%.
Oh, right. So that's 92. Oh, so that's how much distance you can do on 92%.
On 92%, I can go 400 Ks.
Right. Now, what's the thing about having to recharge at 30 but only going up to 90 or something like that? Is that true, or does that apply to this vehicle?
Not this one. This is an LFP battery, lithium-ion battery.
Yep.
With lithium-ion batteries, you can charge to 100%. All the time,
and
keep it at 100.
What's the other sort of battery you can have? I thought they were all lithium batteries.
No, so only this model, the rear-wheel drive, has an LFP battery. All the rest have got the nickel something battery, and that one you can only charge
the nickel hydride,
something like that. Yeah, you can charge to 80% and keep it at 80. But when you are on if you're about to drive a long drive, that's the only time you charge it up to 100. You can't keep it at 100 because it degrades the battery really quickly.
Okay, that's what my in-laws have. They have the Chinese one where they say, well, you don't charge it any higher than this, and you don't let it drop below that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So there's a limitation.
So this will keep going until there's no charge.
Yep. Well, I mean, all cars will. I've seen people go to like -%.
As the percentage gets down, does it have, what sort of warning systems does it tell you? And does it know where electric charge points are?
Yep. I think it's 15%, it will then start to nag you. And so I can go charge points. So here I can see all the charges, the superchargers. Actually, yeah, these are all superchargers, Tesla superchargers.
A supercharge is what? Fully charged in
DC
what?
charge. So it'll charge this car from 0 to 100 in about 40 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So it comes in.
How much would that cost?
So it tells you all the.
Oh, the pricing is different?
Yeah, they're all different. There's some at 40 cents, 41 cents, 45 cents.
45 cents per kilowatt hour?
Yeah. There's 30 cents.
And so how much would that be for a full charge? A 45-minute full charge, if it'll
be like $25.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like less than 20.
Right, that's pretty good. And it doesn't vary, like, you know. Thursday's the best day to charge.
It does vary depending on how busy the chargers are. If the chargers get really busy, the price will go up, and you will get charged.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, supply and demand.
Okay.
And also different areas are more expensive than others. And if you have a look at this map...
And is it more expensive because it can be? Like, in other words, if you're in South Yarra, no one really cares what the price is.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case. But you'll see most of these are 45 cents.
Right, yeah, okay. So they're pretty consistent.
And 41, 49. So they're very similar.
And probably people wouldn't be looking at that and saying, "Oh, no, I'm going to travel a bit further to get a better price." They're not going to worry, are they?
No. And it also tells you the max kilowatt input or output. Sorry. So these are 300, 150,
so
250.
45 cents a kilowatt hour.
Yeah.
And how many kilowatt hours? So you're saying it'd be $20 or something. So what's that? That's 40 kilowatt hours.
Yeah. So this car is 60 kilowatt hours.
Oh, okay.
The battery, I think you got maybe 55 usage or able to use.
Right. And how many options of battery size have you got?
So this is the rear wheel drive, and it's the smallest battery. The long range has got a 80 kilowatt hour battery, I think.
Double.
Not double, so there's 60.
Oh, 60. Oh, 50% more.
A little bit more, yeah.
And you get 50% more distance, I suppose you would.
It goes up to, so this car is rated to go 513 on a full charge, 513 Ks.
Right.
The long range will get you to about 650 or something.
Yeah, that sounds, okay.
Yeah, it's not too much more.
No.
And it's also more powerful because it's running all four wheels.
So you're not getting 50% more? Distance.
Not distance, no.
No, because it's running all the other functions.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, okay, of course. Yep, okay.
And this only drives the rear wheels as a rear-wheel drive car. The long-range cars have got all-wheel drive, and they drive all four wheels.
Now,
so they're more powerful.
Is the battery that this car has exclusive to this Tesla?
No.
No. So
the other manufacturers use the same
battery. Yeah, okay.
Battery. I don't think.
And so, what's the life of a battery?
There's Teslas out there that have gone over 600,000 Ks on the same battery.
Right, but does does it degrade over time? Or?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
For the first 5 years.
So it won't charge as well over time?
No. On the first 5 years, you get maybe a 7% drop. And then after that, it's like 1% every 5 years or something.
So just like any other electric appliance, battery operated, goes down as the batteries will degrade. Right. My power drill is only good for 2 drills now. I've had it for so long.
So just with these chargers, you can see how many spots are available at each charger.
Right.
And you can see...
Oh, okay. That's available now.
Yes. It's real time.
Oh, real time.
And that's the other advantage with the Tesla. No other manufacturer does this. You can see the charges with other manufacturers, but you can't see real-time data.
So you don't know whether there's actually one available there.
Yeah, so you'll rock up to a charger...
And it could be a queue.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas I can say, okay, there's 10 available there, so I'm more than likely to get one if I go there. Here, I've just hit the brake, and it's automatically put me into forwards, because it can't go backwards.
It knows that it can't go backwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
It knows that, so it's a really good automatic thing, which is also really good for... 3-point turns. So if I go, I'm going to do a full 3-point turn here. Come to this car, put the brake.
Yeah.
It says to activate to reverse, and reverse, and I go back.
Yeah, but you're doing the driving.
No, I turn the wheel, and it automatically goes to drive.
Ah, okay.
And I stop, I turn the wheel, automatically goes to reverse.
Yes, but does it automatically do a 3-point turn?
No, I mean, it will if I need to do it, if it's on full self-driving. But I was just showing you how it automatically changes gears depending on where things I need to go.
And how many...
acceleration.
Oh, yeah, that's great. So what is the acceleration like? 0 to 100 in...
it's about 5 seconds.
Really? 5 seconds? That's pretty fast.
And this is the slowest one.
Wow.
This is the slowest Tesla.
And now, if you're accelerating and braking quickly, and that uses up more power, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing about...
and does the battery disengage when you're braking?
I don't think so. No, why would it do that?
Well, some cars, when you're braking, it cuts the petrol off, like a combustion mode. Some vehicles, I remember, can't remember, high-end, Range Rovers or something. You're driving along, as soon as you brake, they go, oh, you don't need the petrol then if you're slowing down. Stops.
No, you've always got power. Other thing with the brake, I use the brake maybe twice a month. Like, I hardly ever use the brakes. Because this car's got regenerative braking. So as soon as I let go of the accelerator, it starts to brake. And it starts to put power back into the battery.
Oh, Oh, it uses the braking to power up the battery.
Yes, exactly. So if I let go of the accelerator now, this is how powerful it brakes.
Wow. But it wouldn't do that if it was self-driving.
Yeah, it does. So you can see here there's a green, so then I used the brake because I had to brake a lot more quick.
Right.
But there's a green line that comes up, or red line, or is it grey?
No, I think it's green.
Yeah, it's white. So it's white if I'm accelerating.
Okay.
And you can see it go up. As soon as I let go of the accelerator, power goes back into the battery, it goes green. Depending on how fast it's slowing down, it can put more power into the car.
So if you let the steering wheel go, if it's not in self-drive, it slows you down, but it's not going to switch to self-drive.
No.
Okay.
It's just like another.
It only goes to self-drive if you indicate that you want it to.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have to put a button. I have to hit this button for it to then start automatically driving.
Right. And does it engage quickly? Like
yeah. So it engaged straight away.
Oh no, the baby's coming.
Yeah,
I'll just do that.
So if I need to do something on the screen, I usually engage it so that it's driving itself. I don't need to pay much attention to the road.
Right.
And then I engage it or disengage it once I'm ready to take over again.
Oh yeah, okay.
Or if I want to grab like a drink and I want to use both hands, or if I want to do something here, or you know.
And do you know all the features?
I try and get to know all the features. There's new ones I discover every week when I'm driving the car.
I just notice that with anything new, like for instance my phone, it's got features that I never use, and I probably don't even know about, and I'm just thinking, I suppose a car's the same, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the other thing with electric cars, and not just Teslas. With a software update, you can get a whole new feature in the car.